Floridians know the cost of hurricane destruction. Last season, we got lucky. But luck doesn't protect your home. Fortunately, Storm Smart has dependable custom hurricane protection products. Hurricane screens, accordion shutters, aluminum roll-down shutters, flood mitigation systems. Because protected beats lucky every time. Be safe, be smart, be Storm Smart.
Streaming from the Tampa Bay 28 Weather Center in Studio A, this is Dennis Phillips Live. Brought to you by Storm Smart. Protect every opening of your home.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to Dennis Phillips Live. Guess who? Meteorologist Allie Blake. And again, for Dennis, who is still on spring break, having a great time with his family. You know, every night around this time, he sent me a text, and it's the first night he hasn't. So either he's going to bed early, he's having too much fun, but I'm happy that he is having a blast. I like hanging out with you guys here. I hope you guys like having me here, too. Hello, everyone, too, on social media, on Facebook, on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, you name it. Hello. It's so good to see you guys. And yeah, we are just excited to be back here again on DPL. We got a lot to talk about. The weather has just been so nice. Have you guys been enjoying it? Hello, Linda. Hello, Virginia. I know, not Dennis, but it's me. I'm like the next best thing. Okay, so now we're going to get to question of the day because it has just been so nice outside. And I got to give the nice weather a pat on the back because our question of the day right behind me is, are you enjoying the nice weather? I'm really enjoying it. Someone asked, meteorologist chats about Florida weather and the March Madness bracket. Well, yeah, I can talk about whatever. We have fun here on DPL, and we can talk a little bit about everything. Yes, this weather is the best, Debbie. And Sandy, thank you. I love my yellow dress too. You know, yellow is such a hard color to wear. Most of my ladies know this. Men, maybe not so much. So I don't always love to wear yellow, but I was manifesting some warmer weather and some nicer air. So that's exactly what we're bringing it for. Hello, Crystal. You're enjoying the lovely weather too. Good evening, Dominique from Newport Richey. Anyone else got anything to say about this weather? Because we're only going to get warmer and we're only going to get nicer too. And that's exactly what we want to see. I'm going to double box me with the question of the day, but I do want to tell you guys some other things. Yeah, we're going to show you guys exactly what we're talking about. Yellow's your favorite color. You guys tell me too some of your favorite colors. Tell me also where you're from and where you're listening from. Hello, Dave in Frisco, Texas. We're on tonight because the Lightning are off, but the Lightning will be back pretty soon here in Tampa. We're excited for them to be back. I apologize to sneeze on you guys on air. The pollen has been so bad, if you haven't been able to tell. Yes, I take a lot of allergy medicine, but it has been rough out there, folks. So I want to give you an update on my team, the Hard Hat Hustlers, because I've gotten some questions today. Unfortunately, we did not make it far in the playoffs. The team that we played was undefeated, and we lost 13-0. But it was nice to see. I went after the show, and I went and said hi to everyone real quick, and then I came back. It was just nice to, catch up with them. we had a great season and made a great group of friends. Shout out to the Kickball Society of Tampa Bay. If anyone's interested in joining, go look that up online. They have leagues here in Tampa, one at USF, one in Bradenton, and the money that you pay for your league, yes, you get the shirts, you get the team, but it goes to the lunchbox in Tampa Bay that helps feed the homeless. So it's also a great way to make friends, but also you're helping out in the community. And that's always a good way to look at it. She said, God bless me. Hello from Largo. Hi, Maria. Hello from Parrish, Miss Valerie. But yeah, you know, I didn't get to play because I was here with you guys, but that's okay. I love hanging out with you guys. Someone said I'm the best meteorologist. Oh, that's really nice. I think our whole team at Tampa Bay 28, we have the best meteorologists. Everyone's so nice and fun, and we get lots of treats. You know, we have lots of candy and soda, which probably isn't great for me, but it's great for my happiness, and that's always the best. We're going to talk about the nicer weather and the weekend forecast in just a second. We're going to go to our first break so I can get a little break. You guys can run over if you need to, and we're almost at the first day of spring, so we're going to go right ahead. I'm always scared I'm going to miss my mouth during this. Let's see what other people are saying. Hi, Ethan. Once Dennis returns, you're recruiting. This is Dennis's show. I'm just a guest star. I like to guest star, and I like to talk to you guys. I hope to do it more. Maybe Dennis, you know, and I can have some collabs, but it is his show. Allie in the ABL, yes. It's definitely nice and refreshing. And yes, Stan, you know, I love to be in the community, and that's one thing we're doing with our meteorologists here at Tampa Bay 28 is we're trying to get in the community more. I'm also looking over here to check the time. I love to volunteer, and if you guys know of any volunteer opportunities or way to help out the community, I'd love to do that. You know, this is my home, my family's here, and it just makes me happy. Good evening, Kim. Good evening, Miss Lorraine. Hello, hello. Let's see what else on here. See, you said retires. That'll be a while for that to happen. Let's see, we're almost 30 seconds left before we are back live on air. You guys asked if I work with Dennis Phillips. I do. Some people know that, some people don't. This is Dennis Phillips Live. It's his show, just me guest starring. But yeah, you love today's weather. Feeding Pinellas also would be a great place. I know we do a lot of stuff here with Feeding Tampa Bay, but are we back yet? Oh, now we are back again on air. Hello, everybody at home watching on the Spot 66, or you're watching on YouTube, Facebook Live, maybe streaming on your TV, or even on TikTok Live. You know, I do a little bit of it all, which is really fun. Someone said go viral on TikTok. Maybe one day I'll go viral on social media. But I want to go viral for fun weather information and you guys knowing what's up. Not necessarily just me, just being me. But you never know. One of our viewers said they just got back from New England, enjoying the sun on our face, just like our lovely sunset. I gotta, hold on one second, guys. I gotta take a screenshot of this sunset because it's just so beautiful out there. No words for how lovely it is. We just get some really nice stuff. Janet said she loves kickball, but she's too old. You are never too old to play kickball. We have some people on our team that are in their 40s and their 50s, and then there's us young bucks in our 20s. But it's a really great way to meet people. We've had people on our team from Riverview, from Clearwater, from St. Pete, from West Chase, and we play at Julian B. Lane Riverfront Park, which is really cool. What was I gonna say for this caption? You know, sometimes I talk too much and then I forget what I'm gonna say. I got it now. There we go. Sometimes, you know, we just have to enjoy what we got. You know, we post on socials too, so, you know, we gotta stay up to date with all the latest. All right. So we're gonna go back to the sunset. You got me in the sunset? Okay, perfect. All right, love the cool mornings. For me too, Valerie, just not too cold. All right, I'm gonna go full screen with the graphics because this sunset's so beautiful. You need it to be full screen. So let's head right over. All right, so we're looking at the sunset out at Anna Maria. It is gorgeous. Look at all the people out there getting their picture. It's also pretty chilly out there. So we are seeing some of that chillier air. Do you guys like sunrises or sunsets better? I think I may have asked that earlier this week, so maybe disregard that. But it is also breezy out there. I got a comment here about when's the wind gonna start to die down at Daytona Beach. Unfortunately, the east coast of Florida has just been super windy. That's one of the reasons why our rocket launch this morning was slightly delayed. Now, we're seeing gusts at times 15, maybe up to 20, 25 miles per hour across the Bay Area. And yeah, then we can also start to do it, of course, see the winds blowing here. And one of my viewers said we need to go restream on TikTok. I'm going to figure out how to do that. I'm not sure, but I would like for you guys all to see me on one platform. Temperatures in Tampa right now, 72 degrees, 66 Wesley Chapel, 69 Brooksville, 67 in Winter Haven, 67. I just always have to do that. Every time I say it now, I just can't stop thinking about that. Someone said CATS, 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 cats. You know, I am a Florida fan. I'm still up for whoever wants to adopt me, but you know, since NC State got out, I have to wear my Kentucky jacket for March Madness. Now I want to show you guys something that's really crazy. Look behind me. It is 104 degrees in Phoenix, Arizona. And I know Phoenix, Arizona is hot, but look, it is 83 in Denver, 78 in Billings, Montana. It is warmer in so many places than it is right now in Florida. And it's not supposed to be this warm. We have unseasonably warm highs. I'm showing you this though because that warmer air is inching up on us. We did not get prime 2-day shipping, so it's just going to take a little bit to get there. Yeah, we eventually can see here on the board, look, really nice, quiet, and dry across most of Tampa Bay. Hello, Debbie from Zephyr Hills. One of your favorite colors is teal. I love when it's in the 70s too. A couple of showers along the east coast of Florida, kind of around the Palm Beach area, up to Jupiter, but really not too bad out there. And here's a look at futurecast though. Tonight, back in the 60s, a mix of sun and cloud, or not sun because it's nighttime, a mix of clouds because it's not too bad out there. And temperatures tomorrow morning though, 40s and 50s. Another cooler morning. So my cooler weather fans, tell me in the chat, tell me how much you love it. I know you do. And yeah, we can see, of course, on the board that temperatures are only going to warm. I'm going to the Valspar on Saturday. If anyone is out there and about, I'm going to be wearing red on my dark hair. You guys will see me. I have my big sunglasses. People always comment that I have large sunglasses. I just like them. And I don't like sun in my eyes. And lots of sunscreen. You'll need it. It's going to be nice and warm. Also Friday, we'll see temperatures right about 80 degrees. We also have March Madness in Tampa. So many games going on. And we'll continue to see really nice and sunny skies, even as we get into Saturday too, starting off in the 40s and 50s before we eventually get back to almost near 70-degree weather. Now, I'm going to see what's going on here in the chat because I see we got some buzzing around. Hello out there, Miss Ann. Let's see. So yes, I could definitely always use some help from my TikTok friends, you know, whatever you need. Richard, you must have joined late. He asked if my kickball team lost last night. Yes, we did. But the team that did win it all, I forgot to mention this, won the championship. So at least I felt a little bit better about that happened. The lower electric bill also is nice with the cooler weather out there. Saturday also looks really nice. And oh, we're gonna move away from that graphic because we don't want the helicopter sound. Sorry about that, guys. I brought it in there really quick, but then we're gone. Basically, the whole point of that is we're not gonna see any rain coming up anytime soon. Now, I do wanna show you this, and it's the drought monitor. So I'm gonna double box me in the drought monitor to talk about it. Let's put that up together. So, more people say they love the hoodie. You guys are so funny. Yes, I know. I need some Florida hoodies. I know. I'm sorry. I'm going to get some eventually. Or you guys get me some. I'm just kidding. But here's a look out on our drought monitor. And so earlier today, I was waiting to see, and I was refreshing the page and thinking, okay, when are we finally going to get some relief? Because we saw some rain, and some areas even saw up to 2 inches in our area. But when I refreshed the page, it wasn't a mistake. We really just didn't get any improvements, and I really thought we would get some. Actually, some parts of northern Florida are now in an exceptional drought. The entire state, 100% of the state of Florida is under a drought right now, and we really just need any sort of rain. Rainy season does not begin till June, so we're waiting till June. Hello, Rob from Plant City. Hello, Miss Annie. But yeah, we are going to take a little bit before we finally get there. We might get some rain next week, but guys, it's really not going to be a big chance out there. We need a deluge or multiple days of rain in order to see any sort of dent. Let's see what we got in the chat. Severe weather. You know, I'm wondering, some people are wondering, are we going to get any severe weather anytime soon? I'm just telling you that it doesn't really look like it. We have been so quiet this spring, but it is just the beginning. Nate says to get a DPL hoodie. Maybe Dennis will give me one. Sometimes I borrowed his in the back, but it's March Madness, so because of that, I had to, in the spirit, wear this one. Happy Thursday, Alan. You guys saying on the TikTok chat, someone said they remember me in Lexington. Yeah, I was in Lexington, Kentucky. Now I'm here in Tampa, Florida with all of you guys. And we're going to get to that 7-day forecast because temperatures continue to remain well above normal for this time of year. Upper 70s, low 80s. It's a beautiful weekend out there. I wish this every weekend could look at like this one. Maybe a tad warmer for my personal liking, but that's okay. David also wants to know about red tide. No red tide has been reported. I know people, especially spring breakers, have been wondering where exactly. Someone said, nice hoodie, Allison. Allison is not my real name, but good try there. But yes, usually around the 3rd week in May is when rainy season starts. Early June, late May, we get the little chance of rain that we get as we get to Tuesday and Wednesday. And yeah, no, go away 90s. No 90s for us. We are waiting for just a little bit longer. So I'm going to take us now to our next break, but we're still up on social media. So my TV friends, don't go too far. Maybe check your phone for some game scores. Go run to the bathroom, grab a snack. We'll be right back. Stan said break number 2 soon. You spoke way ahead of me, but we were right on the same page. Sandra said, what are my thoughts about hurricane season? You know, actually, things have been trending a quieter season, which we do like. We really want to see a quieter season. Let's see, anyone else got anything to say out on the TikTok? Hello, TikTok friends. Yeah, of course, we're looking at the drought. So I do run the cameras. I run the cameras, well, to some extent. I'm my own producer, so I kind of move all the stuff around in the show, and that's really cool. I know you really want a tour. I will do a tour one day, but we're in the show, so I have to be right here, right now. I can't move away. But maybe I'll set one up and go live with you guys on TikTok and give you a tour of the station. Let's see where we're at in terms of our break, 37. I'm gonna take a little sip of this now. Caffeine break. I love a crispy Coke. I know, USF's out, we're sad. Please try V9 Eats in your mother's backyard, Mama G's. German bakery for good food in Pinellas. Ooh, that sounds really good. I'd love some German treats. Are we gonna be in El Nino or La Nina? So we're still kind of hammering out what it can be. Basically, El Nino or La Nina is based off of the water temperature in the Pacific, and that can affect tropical activity in the Gulf and the Atlantic. Now, we're still waiting to see what we can get from that. And wait, we are back for our Dennis Phillips Live. Meteorologist Allie Blake here, holding down the fort for Dennis. I hope you guys have been having fun, at least over the past few days, or if not the past few minutes. I've been having fun with you guys. But that's the whole point. You know, I get to tell you guys about the weather. We get to talk about fun stuff, fun stories. And you guys get to know a little bit more about me. Bill asked, what am I drinking? Diet Coke. I would not be drinking while I'm at work. Only Diet Coke. And you know, we got a nice little break and dinner soon. I can hear my stomach growling, so I apologize in advance if you guys can hear my stomach, because sometimes I feel like it is pretty loud. But yes, so I'm going to show you guys next. You know, it's March Madness. I've been wearing my Kentucky jacket. I think Kentucky plays tomorrow, if I'm correct. They play Santa Clara. A lot of people have been picking them to get upset. I really hope not. I want my cats to do well, but I've been burned before, and I don't want to be burned again. So, you know, I have some trust issues. Sandy said she agrees. Dennis should give me a hoodie. I agree. But you know, if he wants to give me one, he can. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna beg. He's my boss. Now I'm gonna show you guys though how our bracket is doing, because yesterday we made a bracket here on DPL, which was really cool. Let me pop it on over to the screen so you guys can see. All right, so it's me in our bracket. So currently we're at 80% correct, which again, if you think about it, if I gave you guys an 80% chance of rain, then most of you will probably see rain. Now, predicting the future is hard. We all know that. As a meteorologist, I do my best to try to predict the future, and I think we at Tampa Bay 28 do a really good job of that. So I'm going to show you guys my bracket so far. So the games that we picked so far that were good, where we picked Duke to win, that was a really close game, guys. I don't know if any of you guys were watching. I was working, and I kept getting texts and updates, and it made me a little nervous because I had them going pretty far. Well, in some of my brackets, our DPL bracket, not so much. We did pick Ohio State over TCU, and that did not work out. Guys, I really wanted South Florida to win. I really wanted our Bulls to do well. Unfortunately, they did not. Now, it's okay, because hopefully we'll get the next one. We did pick Michigan State, who also did well. The Mackinac Bridge is back open. That's great. Bill says he's going for the Gators in the bracket. Hi from Tampa, Miss Jessica. How are you guys doing on TikTok? Oh, they're wondering how we picked for UCF. So we picked UCF over UCLA, but that game isn't up yet. So we still got some time. Now, I'm going to go to this side. We talk about our bracket. We did pick High Point, which that was a big upset. I have some friends that are from North Carolina that live in High Point. So, of course, I had to give them a little shout. We also picked Arkansas, which was cool. Let's see what other, BYU Texas just started, so we'll see how that goes. Of course, we picked Florida, and March Madness is here in Tampa, folks. Tomorrow at Benchmark International Arena, I was looking at tickets for the Florida game. I'm working, so obviously I cannot go. Did you know that they're still over $100 for tickets? And for the whole day was $500. I mean, you're gonna go see 4 or 5 games, but oh my gosh, that's crazy. Someone asked, what are my favorite chicken nugget dipping sauces? And this is gonna be a hot take, guys. I don't like condiments, like any condiments. I believe that fries and chicken nuggets should be eaten the way God intended, plain. So I know that's a hot take, sorry about that, but I just like them that way. Someone wanted to know about the rain in Puerto Rico. I can speak a little Spanish, not very well, but they're wondering if there'll be rain in Puerto Rico Saturday and Sunday from thunderstorms. I still think that's possible as our front continues to move away. I took Spanish kindergarten through college, fun fact. I can really understand it. I used to be able to speak it better, but not a lot. Now I just haven't had time. Tampa weekend weather looks to be great, guys. We're gonna go back and finish the rest of our bracket, talk about it, and then we're gonna go to our next and last break. But we'll keep on going. We picked Vanderbilt, which did well. We also picked Nebraska, who absolutely smashed Troy today. We did pick UNC, who's up at halftime. And if you guys know, I'm an NC State fan, so boo UNC. Even though my brother goes there, still can never like them. Richard said, chicken tenders. I love chicken tenders. Let's keep on scrolling. We're going to go to the other side now. And for that one right now, we have Michigan and Howard underway. We picked Michigan. Hopefully that's good. We win. But other than that, I feel like we're doing pretty well in our bracket. Like I said, we are at 80%. And you think about it, that's like a B grade. We'll see how my Cats do tomorrow. My NC State Wolfpack is already out, so that's a big bummer. Someone said, Gatorade, Allie. I do love some Gator. Well, I like Propel. Gatorade to me can be too sweet sometimes, and I'm a big sweet girl. But we are going to go ahead and roll to our next break. One second, I'm going to make me full screen in the studio first so you guys can see me. Don't go anywhere too fast. You get your nice little minute-and-a-half stretch, your 7th inning stretch. We'll be right back. All right, currently in the break, guys, but I can still talk to you guys on social media. How are we doing there, my friends? TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, you name it. I like hanging out with you. So one thing about this, guys, is I normally work mornings. I am not a late night person. I typically go to bed on a normal night right around 9 p.m. So this has been really late for me. And tomorrow I have to be up early because I'm getting my hair done. I got some grays, which thankfully I hope you can't see. I got to get them touched up. Someone should shout out to the person that came for the idea for Stream Live. Yes, we're going to get on Restream on TikTok eventually on here. I'm going to get it worked on so we can do it because it's weird. You know, I have my phone here. I know you guys on TV or on socials can't see it, but I do have a phone because I want all of you guys to be in here so we can all talk. Let's see how much time we got. 22 seconds. Woo! Hello, Miss Kathy. Got here so late. It's okay. You know what? Whether you come here late, whether you come here early or on time, we're just happy that you guys came in to join us. And how are you guys also doing on there? How are we feeling? Pulse check. We're at 1 second, and now we are officially back on TV again. Hello, everybody. Welcome back from the last break. Congratulations. You've made it almost to the end of DPL. We have about 3 minutes left in the show, at least on TV. On social media, of course, I love to talk to you guys on here and see what you guys are saying. Yep, and we're back. That's my favorite role to say. But again, yes, Allie Blake on DPL, hijacking the show and taking over, but the weather is just going to be so nice. So we're excited to be here because it is so nice. Now, someone said, ooh, I thought I was about to burp for a second. I don't want to burp in any of y'all's ears. But we have a great weekend ahead. I think I'm going to watch probably some basketball and hang out. Someone said I look great. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kathy. Temperatures for the next 10 days, maybe some rain. I will say that we could see some rain Tuesday into Wednesday. Yesterday, models really loved the chance. And today, they're not loving it as much. Some of them also had temperatures tanking, and some had temperatures back at 86 degrees. So, you know, it's a little crazy. Someone said, I'm a Stitch. What does that mean? Like, Stitch from the movie? Ohana means family? Maybe? It's okay. I'm going to say, maybe they mean I'm sweet. Someone said to come into the chat. We still got a couple more minutes, just about 90 seconds left in DPL. So if you guys have any questions, anything else you want to say, tomorrow, of course, we'll give an update on our bracket again. We'll have some new hair, hopefully. We're also, maybe I'll have a Florida-themed jacket by then, or maybe I'll find one out and about. That would be really cool. I will not have a kickball update tomorrow, but it'll be good to see all of you guys over again. I appreciate everyone that comes all the time. It's a good time. Someone said I don't want it to rain. We need that rain though. This weekend, actually, we have an increased fire danger. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, Tampa Bay. So please make sure you're careful. I know you might want to do some bonfires. Please hold off. Don't throw out any cigarettes. Don't cause any fires. I know there's some arsonists that are junior arsonists. Do not do it. Just wait. Debbie said, have a great evening, everyone. Hello, David from Palmetto. Hello, guys. Thank you guys again for joining. We have 30 seconds left, so almost done here. So, yeah, again, we are on Dennis Phillips Live. I will be here one more night tomorrow for the home stretch of Allie Blake Live. I'm going to be excited to see you guys. We'll talk again. Maybe we'll get a better rain chance in there that we can talk about. If you guys are going on any other trips for spring break, I'll be sure to tell you all that's going on. Thank you for joining. Have an absolute great night. All righty. Thank you guys for borrowing one of Dennis's Rule 7 hoodies. That's really funny. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and go eat some dinner, so I'm going to stop the stream. But thank you for joining. And go have